You know the name of Sudama Vipra. When Krishna was uh, at about 12 or 15 years, Vasudeva Maharaj had sent him to Sandipani Muni in his school. Krishna and Baldev were there, admitted in that school. And same time, a Brahmin boy named Sudama, he also was admitted there. He was so poor, but he was a very good devotee. So he was studying with Ram and Krishna there. One day, there was a rainy day. There was no dry wood for fire sacrifice or for Brahmani to cook. Brahmani told, "My dear boy, can you bring some dry wood? Because there is no dry wood, so that I can cook. And for your Gurudev, there is no wood for fire sacrifice." They at once went to a very dense forest, and it was evening. And when they collected some dry wood, and in the meantime, the whole sky was covered with clouds, and heavy rain was there. And it was winter season. So, taking the bandage of all wooden bandage, and the whole night they were standing in the water, because here and there it may be so deep water they can die. So they were standing whole night and trembling. When sun came, then some Depani Maharaj, the Gurudev, was touching him. "Oh boy, oh Krishna, oh Sudama, where you are, where you are." Then they were replying that, "Oh Gurudev, we are here." "Why you are?" "Oh, we came to collect some dry wood, but in the meantime, darkness so much came, and heavy rain that everywhere water and water. We could not see that water is like ocean here and there, everywhere. So we are standing here. Why you could not give up this heap of bundle of this wood? Or it will be wetted." So we took on him. He told that, "You have given your life and soul for me. I'm so happy that for a guru, a disciple can serve like this. You have not jaan ki parwah nahi rahi.
They didn't care for their life.
You could not have any care for your life. So I'm so much happy. I'm giving benediction that whole Vedas, Upanishads, and all Shastra should come in our heart at once quickly." And it happened. Miracle. All Veda, Shastra. That is called 64.
4 kinds of art.
Art. Everything. Quickly learned. So, after this they returned to their home. One can be renounced order from his Gurudev ashram, or he can be married also. So both were married. Now Krishna has about 16,108 queens, prominent 8, and so many children from one queen, 10 sons and 1 daughter. You can imagine how much. And Krishna was in Dwarkapuri, being the king there, emperor there. Now Sudama has married a very beautiful Brahmin daughter of Gargacharya. Her name was Gargi. So beautiful and learned and good devotee of Krishna. She told her husband, "We are so poor. You have not done any job for yourself to be rich. Always chanting, remembering, and in trance always. Never cared. And you go sometimes to beg something. I want that you should go to your friend. Dwarkadhish is your friend. And if he will go, then he will give something that we will not have to be like poor like this." He told that, "I cannot beg. Never, never. I want to die, but never I want to beg anything." He was very Niskinchan, Akinchan Vaishnava. But she requested, because she was a pure devotee, and also Pativrata, chaste lady. She used to see that his husband is so poor, and sometimes he begs. So she cooks anything, offers to Krishna, Bhagavan, God, and he offers all to his husband. But her husband is so that he takes very little, and he left everything remnants for his wife. And seeing this wife that worry for this, and she became old in his young age. Also Sudama Vipra, in young age he became old. So he requested him again and again that you should go. You will have not to beg anything, he will give everything to you without begging. So you must go. He told that I am going only to meet him. I will not tell anything to him. No harm. I said, I am going, but you should give me something that I will present him. She told that there is nothing in my house. So she begged some broken rice, and she wrapped it in any cloth, but dirty cloth, because no white dress or anything good. Anyhow, he took, and chanting Krishna and remembering Krishna, he went. From morning he walked up till 4 or 5 in evening, and he reached there. He was so much tired. There were some beva in his cracks, so many cracks in his feet, and worn and torn, no cloth, only one chadar here and it was also of his wife, not of him. And it was old and old. He was touching the house of Krishna, palace of Krishna. And there are so many lakhs and lakhs palaces in Dwarka, and anyone could not tell that where he will be. In which queen's palace he will be. Anyhow, luckily, Krishna saw from the palace of Rukmini, he was sitting on the bed of Rukmini, and Rukmini and all queens were doing chamar, bhajan, and so many things, giving battleness. And then Krishna, he saw Krishna, that Brahmin, and Krishna came running and weeping and embraced that Brahmin. After that, he took his hand and went to the queen that Rukmini, and he requested him to sit on that bed. And Krishna said, lower down, and he began to wash the feet of Krishna. And he asked queen that you should give water, and he began to. Not only by this, by his tears also. All the twins are thinking, who is this Brahman? After that, washing hands, and he did archan, gave tilak, and when he was seated easily, then he offered something to take, and after that, he began to message that poor Brahmin. All were fanning and chattering to this Brahmin, poor Brahmin. At that time, Sudama thought that it may be that he has not recognized me. He is thinking that, anyone other. He is not thinking that I am the same Brahmin. It may be. And that is why he is honoring me and giving so much these things. Then Krishna kindly told him the same story of his school and collecting food. Then he said, knowingly he is doing. Whole night they were talking each other, and when it became morning, he took bath and he did what he used to do, archan and doing everything. And he told Krishna, oh Krishna, and now I want to return my home. Krishna told, have you brought something for me? But he was so simple. He did not want to give that what presentation his wife has given. I know that my sister-in-law must have given you something. And telling so, from here, there was a peat here, and he took forcibly, and took one. When he began to take second, then Rukmini catch hold. Oh, you want to give myself also? By giving one handful of this rice, and you have given whole world affluence to him, then you want to give us also. Don't do so. And after that, he told that I must go. Krishna said, yes, you can go. Krishna outwardly gave nothing, not even one coin also. Or in India, it is a culture that if anyone comes and he used to go, then even a dhoti, a chadar, or something is given to him. But Krishna never gives also these things. Even then he began to walk towards his home. He was thinking, oh, Krishna is so merciful. He thought that unqualified, and that is why he had never given anything. So, if I had all these things, affluence, and so much wealth, then I will forget Krishna. In world we see that those who have taken birth in so much high family, those who are so much learned persons, those who are so beautiful, and those who have so much wealth, they cannot chant and remember Krishna. They cannot pursue. That is why Krishna is so merciful to me that he has not given anything, any wealth or one farthing to me. And thinking all these things, whole day walking, in evening he reached to his village and saw that, where is my village? I have come wrong perhaps. Where is my bhajan kuti? He saw there was no kuti,
No hermitage.
hermitage, nothing. And where have gone my old cows? There was one cow, very
Lean and thin.
thin. Where? Where have my wife? Where is my wife? He saw that a big palatial building was there. And there were so many Kamdhenu there, about 16,108, with gold calves, very big horse, very beautiful cows. So many elephants were doing like this, and palatial so much building. So many ratna, jewels were there, full of jewels. There were so many servants there, very beautiful in young years. And he saw at once that where I have, perhaps I have forgotten and I am come to any palatial building. In the meantime, his wife, surrounded by so many young, very beautiful ladies, having a big thal with arati, water, lamp, chandan,
Incense stick,
shawl, and all these things.
conch shell.
And he wanted to do arti of Sudama Vipra. He was so ashamed, and why they are coming to me? And he wanted to return and to fly away anywhere. But his wife caught hold at once. And when he touched, at once he became also very beautiful young Brahmin. Very beautiful. Krishna is so merciful. He thought that Sudama Vipra has come from his home. He is so beggar, poor. There was nothing in his home, but even borrowing something from neighbor, and he has brought something for me. But I have so much opulence. So how I can repay him? I cannot repay, because he has given whole everything. But I cannot give him everything. So I cannot repay. So in the night, he gave everything to him. All the queens, one big palaces. So there were about
16,108.
so many cows, so many calves, so many horses, so many elephants, so many everything there. So one article, all queens giving. Now he is so rich. He began to weep bitterly. Now I can forget Krishna. But he is so merciful, I never wanted. But my wife wanted something. And he has given so much rich that I may forget him. So what to do? Began to weep. Then at once, inspired that you cannot forget. I've given, it is a very true person and qualified person. Otherwise, all will think that those who worship Krishna becomes poor. So I must take this for example that if anyone serves Krishna, he never becomes poor. So we should not fear for this. But if you are engaged in this, then you cannot have that transcendental love and affection which is really in Vrindavan. So, if any is qualified, Krishna takes up all these things and gives eternal bliss and eternal this love, and this is we are all eternal servants of Krishna. So anyhow, we should try to serve him, chant him. Among all the process, to chant her name is so easy. In night, in day, whether we are poor or rich, whether we are very famous or nothing, we can chant. Even a boy can chant, a Mohammedan can chant, a Christian can chant, all can chant together. There is no rule and regulation for night and day to take bath or not take bath. Even you can chant it on sitting on bed, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. There should be some honor for that. I am of Krishna. मैं कृष्ण का हूँ. It has been written in a book that if anyone thinks that Krishna is mine, then Krishna becomes his forever. One time especially, यदि anyone can, यदि एक बार भी कृष्ण को ये कहे कि मैं तुम्हारा हूँ, तो कृष्ण उसके हो जाते हैं. Krishna becomes. So, among all the processes to serve Krishna, Harinam Sankirtan is best. Hare Nam, Hare Nam, Hare Nam, Aiva Keva. Kalau Nasti, 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 Gatiranya. We cannot meditate. We cannot have a trance. We cannot do fire sacrifices in Kali Yuga. Anything can. Only Harinam, going to office, doing any job, anywhere, sleeping. Even there is a very little story I am telling you. Once there was a person who has always engaged in his job. He has no time to chant name or doing anything medical, meditation or anything. Whole day and night he was engaged. Once Narad came to him and told, why you are not chanting? He told that I have no time in day and night. Oh, you have time. When I have time? Oh, when you are going to school, what are you doing? What you do? At that time I am free. Oh, so at that time you should do. So he took a lota in India style and he went to a stool in forest and he was sitting and also passing his stool and he was chanting Hare Krishna, Ram, 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 Ram. At the same time Hanuman was there. Anywhere Ram Nam will be done, chanted, he must come. So he came and he saw that in impure stage he is chanting, passing his stool. So he kept very strongly on his back. But he became so wonder that he is easily chanting Ram Ram, and after that he went away. How it became? I kicked once to Raman and Kumbhakaran, and they became fainted and rolling down on the earth. But he easily went away and nothing. How it became? Then he went to the palace of Ram and he used to message him in night. So when he entered, Ram was doing crushing like this. He asked that, oh Prabhu, why you are doing so? So you have kicked me and now you are asking me that.
What happened?
What happened? When I kicked you? Never, never. No. When that person was passing his soul and you kicked him when he was chanting Ram Ram. You know that Ram and myself, the name and name is both one. No difference. When he was chanting Ram Ram, I was there. So, your kick was on my back, not on his back. So Prabhu is so merciful. You can chant anyway, without taking food, without taking bath, at the time of sleeping, walking, anytime. जथा तथा नाम लय देश काल नियम नहीं सर्व सिद्धि है by this name. You can have everything if you want liberation, salvation, wealth, reputation, good wife, good child, or Krishna Prem. Everything can be achieved by only by this name. There is no source in Kali Yuga by any other process. But if you are following some rules and regulations to chant Krishna name, then it is more better. Quickly it will have. Otherwise, you will have to take so many births and deaths. And after that, any good association you can have. And after that, you have Saddha, Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhav, Prem, then you can go there. So, you should try to chant with very strong faith that by this, my life will be success. If whole life you are always engaging your whole energy to collect money, you cannot be happy. It is what established truth. You'll have to give up all this body also. So, we used to try to follow this process of Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Gaur Premanande. Oh, one kirtan. Kunja Bihari. Oh, you don't remember? Say any kirtan you like. What you remember? And after that, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.